Let's try this one more time. What's up with my APA? It's your boy LAPA coming through with another video, in this case a live, repeating exactly what I said before I unmuted my stupid ass self. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come up in here. But yeah, man, I got a few things to say. And that's going to be the future of my social media career, I guess, if you want to call it that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get straight to the comments. Indica Delusion, what's up, Indica? Or let's talk about it. What's up, my boy? Wiser. I did see your comment on my Instagram, bro. I haven't had time to check it out. Trust me, dog. I'm busy as fuck with the family, my kids. It's a busy life, dog. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's why I'm saying it. But I will respond to you 100%. I will respond to you, dog. Better late than never, right? But anybody that knows me, I always respond. Yes, sir. And Jose Lomeli, what's up, man? Audio, yeah, man. I was muted like a dummy. Usually when I start my intro, when that shit starts, as soon as it ends, my muted shit goes off and I could talk, but it didn't do it this time for some reason. You can't always depend on technology. It is what it is. But yeah, that's why I had to start over. But yeah, hey, compa, what's up, my boy? El Chicano's up in the house, ringing that bell. He says he's up in the house, chilling with and dinner with us. Yes, sir. Smokey, the local, and Mofo Bears up in the house. What's up, dog? I said mine. Let me start dropping a little bit of these links real quick, you know. Jose Lomeli says we can hear you now. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Nillen says, JM says, what's up, my boy JM? Yes, sir. Dixon says, Chinawin and Dylan. Yes, sir. Sancho Ray says, Paramount in the house. People, hell, what's up, my boy? The first celly from Eastside Paramount that I ever had was on the Mass side in New Corcoran. I'm just saying. City of the Sea says, Cuba homie from SD. Yes, sir. What's C? El Cajon? Or, don't feel disrespected if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, C. What other cities starts with C in San Diego? I know Vista. I know a lot of cities there, but I just see at Cajon is the only thing that I can think of. PNG Media News, what's up, my guy? Sam Miles, my boy. We got 22 in the house. Hit those like buttons, man. Hit the like button, guys. Let's get as many people as we can up in here. Anybody wants to jump on the platform, on the motherfucking panel, let's get it, man. Jose Nomenes says, okay, thank you, appreciate you. Farmero Santo, what's up, Farmero? Is that you, Farmero? Is that the infamous Farmero right there? Send mine to him. Oh, shit. Who else but the one and only Rigoberto Gurola up in the house? One of my boys, one of my APA finest. He hasn't been here in a while, but hey, he's here. That's all that matters, right? What's up, my guy? How you been, my boy? Compton's best. Compton. Hub City. Up in the house. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Smokey the local bird says Farmero San Mines. Yeah, that has to be the Farmero up in the house, chilling with and dinner with us. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I've been delving into this TikTok shit, man. I've been over there fucking going crazy in a good way, not a bad way. And man, I was just on this political channel because I'm gonna start a political channel, man. And if it takes away from this channel, man, I'm sorry. You know, I'm still gonna be faithful to my APA, but I'm gonna start my APA channel. I already started on YouTube. I haven't told anybody about it. That I think I'm gonna start it on TikTok as well. And I'm gonna focus on TikTok, honestly, because for what it seems, bro, I'm getting more action on TikTok than I am here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we'll see what's up. Only that TikTok is sensitive as fuck, bro. I was on live earlier and they banned me like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. We'll see what's up. I appealed it. I'm gonna win this appeal. I know for a fact because I've already beat 2 appeals on there. I've lost 2 of them. You know, it's just they motherfuckers are too sensitive, man. It is what it is. Jose Lomeli says Colinga. Órale, Fresno County up in the house. Yes, sir. Colinga. I was in Colinga. I lived in Colinga for a little bit. Right there in Pleasant Valley State Prison. That's when I lived in Colinga, Fresno County, on the edge, right? JM says, a question for you. TikTok, you're on it right now. I try to say what up. No response back on your TikTok. On my live or my messages? Because if you try to hit me up on my messages, bro, you ain't the only one that I haven't responded to. Honestly, the dudes that I respond to mostly is on my YouTube channel, because I'm trying to juggle everything. I'm trying to juggle my personal life and everything. I'm trying to prepare to get ready to be able to respond to everybody. But yeah, let me know if it was on my messages, because I haven't checked my messages. I'll be 100%. I'll be 100 with you. I haven't checked my messages. If it was in my live and I missed your comment, I've had anywhere between 200 to 300 people on my lives, bro. Every single one of my lives, bro, I had hundreds of people there. So I'm having comments after comments after comments, bro. Right here, it's easy to keep up with the comments, 100%. We only got 25 people up in here, 25 solid ass people. On the TikTok channel, bro, I have like 200-300 people easily on any given day. I had about 500 the other day. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's more traffic over there, bro. There's more opportunity over there. And politically, bro, I want to get involved, especially with this election going on. And yeah, I definitely want to open up people's minds. It's showing me your TikTok, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if you've seen it. Unless they banned my live just earlier. So if they banned my live, bro, that's probably what happened. Chicano says TikTok made my head hurt. Yeah, for sure. Brooke, oh shit. My first baby mama's up in the house, chilling with the dinner with us. What's up, mama? Hello, real quick. It's been a minute. Yeah, man. Where you been at? Of course, it's been a minute. Where you been at? Man, I thought you were here to stay. Shit. Breaking backs and shit instead of breaking hearts. Just messing with you. Good to see you in here, Brooke. Brookie. Look at her right there. Everybody's salivating over her and shit. C of the C says Carlos Malos, Upper County SD over by SD. Carlos Malo, yeah, Carlsbad. Come on, man. I know what Carlsbad. Carlos Malo, dog. Come on, man. Mr. Will says QL semis, yeah. Is it still just clips? Yeah, I think that's all it is, bro. It's just clips, honestly. But I'm gonna start doing lives. They could go on for hours. We'll see what's up. I'm telling you, bro. I think TikTok is gonna be. I think TikTok is gonna be the one where I'm gonna start shit. I'm even gonna start cutting down on my drinking, bro. Honestly, just so I can do my thing over there. You know, because with election season coming up, people need to open up their fucking mind. Honestly, this whole Biden shit, this president, man. Anybody that still likes Biden, I respect your choices, but to me, that dude is a fucking. Anywho, this is why I like YouTube though, man, because YouTube ain't too sensitive. Smoke the local bear. What's up, my boy? Yeah, he says, and Chicano says they call it shorts on YouTube. Rod Woods is all right. Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys already know me, man. I don't do very many shorts on YouTube. The only time I do shorts on YouTube, bro, is when I get like in my feelings about seeing a video of some J-Cat catting out. So I'm like, fuck that shit. Let me drop a quick short. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing whatever. I'm watching a movie with my kids or something, or with the wife, or whatever the fuck I'm doing, or watching something. You know? I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. Let me go in this restroom, drop a quick 30-second video. Let's hit this fool's back real quick. You know? Something. I don't know. Lucchese the Don, what's up, my boy? I haven't seen you in a minute. Mile High Hustle says, what up, L? Send mine. Homie, what's up, dog? Mile High. You from Colorado, Denver? Yes, sir. I sent mine. Brian Wood. What's up, my boy? Brian Wood just got out. He's on parole. Brian Wood is on parole, man. He just did some time. Mr. Gross is smoking yay. Yes, sir. Big old something. Primero is all bad. G, the Vato sold out his gente for money. That's your opinion, not mine. Turbo Fight 10 says, hold on, yes, sir. Mom Entertainment, what's up, my boy? I said, mine's good having you on live the other day. I said, mine's good to see every single one of you guys tapping in. You guys already know, man. Any questions, any concerns, any comments, hit me with them. And predominantly, I'm on here to speak my mind. You guys already know. We had a great live the other day with 3 fellas. I think Jazz was on here, Mob was on here, Smokey was on here. Everybody was doing their dang. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gave me a little bit of respite, respite, right? Whatever you want to call it, right? Keep back, just listen, kind of absorb things, and just come in after with my opinion. That's all. I let all opinions be expressed on this channel. JM says, it's just I don't know, maybe you can see it. Brooke, what's up, Brooke? I was in Oregon for a minute. You're sweet. Yeah, you in Oregon? Man. Text me, mama. Look at her. She beautiful. Look at her with her glasses and shit. That beautiful little copete right there, little bangs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Text me and say it, because I want to know how baby girl's doing too, even though she ain't talking to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Jose Lomeli says, is Chula Vista in San Diego maybe? Yeah, it is. Chicano says, okay, I hear you. Brooke says, I feel like TikTok has so many haters, dude. Send LaShonda and the kids my love. I will. Come on, man. You always send her your love. You already know that. But I appreciate you saying that on blast for sure. Shit. She would send hers right back, bitch. She's making us dinner. God bless her soul. I got it good, man. I got it good. I can't complain. I got a beautiful wife. Over there making dinner and shit. I haven't even had breakfast. You guys trip out on this shit. I could wake up and drink a beer. It's 6:34 where I'm at. 6:34 where I'm at. And I haven't even had a single bite to eat all day. Thank you, baby. I haven't had a single bite to eat. I'm about to eat in a little bit because of what my wife is making. God bless her. But that's the PTSD shit that I have in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I automatically don't even wake up hungry. Like, I don't wake up hungry. I have to drink, unfortunately, just to get an appetite. But that's a different subject for a different time. Babe, Brooke sends her love. Okay. She said okay. She sends her love right back, Brooke. She said hi. Okay. She says hi. What's up, my boy?
What up, bro?
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what's going on, bro. Before, I used to have to disconnect my microphone just to hear you, but now, for some reason, I can hear you. That's fucking awesome.
Cool. Okay.
What's going on with you, man?
Oh, man, I'm chilling.
Good shit. How was your week like? It's Sunday, right? Sunday?
Yeah. Just busy, but another week is pretty good.
Good shit. What you got in the works, bro? You got anything in the works? Your channel? Anything you want to say about your channel or anything?
I'm still trying to get some interviews. I just get so busy with everything else, can't really line them up like I want to, I know I'm keeping my subscribers waiting, but I'm gonna carve out.
Life gets in the way, right?
Yeah, it does.
Terry Hesicos. What's up, Terry? I sent mine to the one and only hometown. Terry Hesicos up in the house. L, you ever think about taking the content and starting the Rumble? God damn. Starting the Rumble? What kind of Rumble? Because I am not beneath starting a Rumble. Who are we going to start a Rumble with? Yep. And what kind of Rumble are you talking about?
Yes.
Like, shit. Once in a while, man, I was fighting for so many years of my life that I'm overdue for a fight. I want to fight somebody, as long as the cops don't get involved, as long as they don't call the cops on me and shit. What you talking about, Terry? Let me see. Smokey says Brian Wood at St. Mines. Brian Wood, Smokey St. Mines, brother. All love and respect. For baby mama Brooke says, also I've been getting notifications when you're live. I'm gonna get off in a second. My stupid phone is gonna die. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for being in here.
So Rumble must be some type of streaming platform.
Huh?
Rumble must be some type of streaming platform. Looks like.
Let me see. Chicano says, "Yeah, I heard Rumble is better." So he's actually speaking about a certain fucking. So Rumble is a it's an app. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. So apparently it's a site.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
So far, look, like I said, I've already have almost close to 3,000 on TikTok. I've already started it, what, 3 weeks ago, a month ago? Not even that. So, and it would have been bigger if my stupid ass did it. I didn't know how sensitive they were on my lives. It could have kept blowing up on my videos. And they were so, ever since they banned me the first time on my first live, boom, it stopped. They stopped pushing on my channel. You know, and I just wish I would have known that because my ass would have been up there. You know.
So are you gradually getting more into TikTok and less than YouTube?
What's up?
Now, so are you gradually moving over to TikTok more and less YouTube?
Well, honestly, bro, like if I'm still gonna be on YouTube with this channel, but I'm gonna start a political channel. I already started a political channel on YouTube. I have some subscribers. And that's just for me posting up certain fucking news clips. But I haven't done a video with me on there speaking yet. But I'm thinking like I want to do it on TikTok first because TikTok, bro, for some reason. So right now, if you have Trump, so look at this blue flag. If that says Biden or Trump, people are gonna listen to you right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this country is so divided. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm thinking of doing on my TikTok channel, my prison TikTok channel, I'm gonna stop dropping prison videos, and I'm just gonna convert it into a political channel because I could already go live, and I'm just gonna go from there. I'm gonna go from there because there's just so many people with so many different points of views. I see so much ignorance, and as long as you're respectful and you respect the ignorance as well, perception is everything, right? Just because I think that somebody's ignorant doesn't mean that they're ignorant, right? I'm not ever going to be blind to the point where I feel like my point of view is fucking gospel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to accept other points of views 100%. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. For those of you that have not subscribed to my TikTok channel, it's the same shit, A Prisoner's Awakening. But I'm going to convert that into, I'm going to leave my videos up. And if you guys have seen all my videos here, then you ain't missing out on nothing. But moving forward, it's going to be all political debates, all political talk, 100%. Especially with the election coming up, and especially with all this censorship that's going on, and the left-wing Democrats fucking trying to shut everybody down, bro. What got me to this point was that the White House just censored and took away so many press passes to a lot of reporters that were actually asking about the Hunter Biden scandal with Ukraine, Burisma, and all that. They actually just restricted a lot of reporters. And I was like, you know what? This is enough. You know what? We got to talk about this shit, you know? Not to mention that people are going to tap in. The people need to know what's up, bro. You know? And I'm going to respect their opinions no matter what. You know? If they believe what they believe in, that's fine, man. It is what it is. But I at least want them to know that if you come to that conclusion logically and historically with historical savviness, then okay, you know, it is what it is. But if you're just repeating a line that CNN is telling you, MSNBC or ABC or CBS or the left wing fucking platforms are telling you, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to do my part. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And respect everybody while I'm at it. You know, for sure.
No doubt.
Let me see. But yeah, man. When was the last time you did an interview, my boy?
Oh, it's been about at least good 3 months, maybe.
3 months? Oh shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a little while, baby. Fuck. I mean, it is what it is. Um, you know one thing I thought about? I haven't even interviewed you, bro.
You did once. I came on your channel.
I interviewed about your life on this channel.
What wasn't necessarily an interview? I came on your channel. We had like we talked about stuff. I guess it wasn't. Wasn't it an
Yeah,
interview?
yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
You interviewed me, right?
Hmm.
And then I had you on the second time to talk about Chicago.
Yeah, yeah, that's
But
right.
I never interviewed you, you
Oh,
know,
okay, okay.
about your life, you
Right, right.
know? And that I think that's something that we should do, bro. I think that's something we should do in the
Yeah, we
future,
should.
you know, whenever you're free. Just
Oh,
to see
yeah.
how you grew up. You're a good dude, bro. You know, you're an APA 100%. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? PNG Media News. I'm a 100% PNG Media News. And definitely want to let people know what you're about. You're from Chi Town. You know what I'm saying? That's a historical part of the country. My wife says, "What's up?"
Hey, how you doing, Shonda?
Yeah, she's cooking right now, so she can't be in the comments. But yeah, let's see.
What's up, Mr. Goyo? Salute, Mr. Goyo. What up, Mile High Hustle?
Let's see. So Rumble is an app, of course, like Terry says, an app exactly like YouTube, but not censored like the YouTube oligarchy. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what's crazy, Terry? Yeah, YouTube. I mean, you know, I think this is what it is, bro. You have to break through. I'm trying to break through the first fucking. I would say maybe about I don't know how many fucking defense walls there is on TikTok, but I broke through the defense walls on YouTube when I first started. Now I'm to a point where they don't question my videos. Everything is monetized unless there's like so. The last video that I did on that JCat, I mentioned Megan's Law. So they limited that video. They unmonetized, demonetized it. But all my other videos, bro, they monetize them like right away, right? And let's just say some like straight controversial shit. They're not gonna demonetize you, right? Right now, I'm in the stage with TikTok since I barely started a few weeks back. That they're fucking on me right now. They're on me, bro. I have to appeal it, and that's what I used to do with YouTube, the oligarchy, like Terry's saying. I had to appeal until I got to a point where they're like, okay, we know this dude is not a JCat. We know this dude is not off the hook. We know that the algorithms that they put in place that look out for certain words, certain phrases, and certain content and thumbnails. Once you get past that shit, then you'll be straight. So I haven't got past that on TikTok yet. So they just banned me again, once again for the third time for my live. And I know, and I appealed it. I know I'm gonna win the appeal because I wasn't disrespectful at all. Um, but when it comes to the LGBTQ shit on TikTok, you ain't gonna win that appeal at all. But thank God I wasn't talking about any of that shit. So it is what it is. Let me see. El Chicano says it's good for you to network more people to hear about your message in different platforms. Yeah, then that's what I've been doing, bro. Like I said, man, we're about to reach 3,000 on TikTok, bro. And like I said, man, if it wasn't for me saying a story about trannies in fucking Kern Valley, they would have never banned me the first time. And after that, I'm telling you, bro, I was gaining like fucking 50 subscribers, fucking every fucking hour, bro. Like it was fucked up. From the moment I did one live, I reached 1,000 subscribers within fucking 3 days, bro. 3 days, boom. And the moment I mentioned how the dudes were getting rid of the gay dudes on the yard, boom, they banned me. And after that, everything shut down. I was like, man, these motherfuckers are fucked up, bro. That's just crazy. So free speech, no oligarchy. So free speech, no oligarchy, censorship. Yeah. Turbo 510 says I didn't. Yeah.
In your new location, have you been recognized by anybody for being who be watching your YouTube channel or anything?
What's up?
Have you been recognized as a YouTuber in your new location? Like, you run anybody on the street, like, hey, I watch your channel. Where you are now?
From where I'm at?
Yeah, where you are now. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, not yet. Then again, I don't really tell anybody where I'm at.
No, I'm just saying, like, walking down the street.
I wish.
No, I'm just saying, like, walking down the
street.
Oh,
like a person?
People like, hey, I watch your channel.
Yeah, people know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a few people have recognized me. I ain't no fucking celebrity or nothing like that, but they have recognized me. And the crazy part the other day was like, hey, you on fucking YouTube? And I was just like, fuck. Like, I want to say no, but I don't like lying, So, but as far as on here, yeah, I don't like saying where I live at and shit.
Of course not. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Let me see. El Chicano. No, El Chicano, bro, that's definitely a good opinion as far as networking and other platforms. Definitely. See, for me, it's like the more I network to other channels, other platforms, the reason I haven't done it is because I have to try to balance shit out, and the more you try to balance out the platform, notoriety, and all that, I have to switch up my content from prison shit to political shit and eventually to something else. Because I eventually want to leave the prison shit. Because the prison shit, bro, is detrimental to my life. It really is. So far I've told my experiences, my stories and things like that. And I've accumulated my following. And that's why I still feel like I need to be with my APA regardless, because you guys have a lot of love for me. I have a lot of love for you guys. But at the end of the day, there's people on here listening that don't even respond or comment, and they're just on here listening, bro. And at least a few of these cats will want to do some damage to me, and that's not cool, because I will never wish them some bad, Sacred Her, what's up, Sacred Her? Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a great Sunday. LSM Mind, yes. What's up, Sacred Her? Where you been at?
What's up, Raul?
All right, bro. Have a good night, mama. Likewise, love you too. Send mines to the baby boys. You already know. Farmero, is somebody on you about some shit? Hold on. He said I made a little mistake. Time for people to move on. Did somebody say some shit about that?
Hola, amiga. DF Morales.
Yeah, ain't nobody being beyond Farmero, bro. The fuck? That shit's in the past, bro. That shit's in the past. Raularios, what's up with it, man? Yep. Saludos, Raularios. He says, VF says, hello, PNG. L and PNG. There you go, mama. Appreciate you. Another APA lady. Yeah. We've had a couple APA ladies. VF Morales, Sacred Her, and obviously Brooke, rather, for her baby mama. one of my originators. Let me see who else up in here. JM, of course, Rico, everybody else up in here, man. Anybody else that wants to jump on, man? Now's the time. There's the link right there. Don't be shy. Jump on. If you've ever wanted to be on live on the APA, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to
jump on.
Is that the? Hold on. Let me check. That's the real Triple OG. Let me check this out real quick. Let me check this shit out real quick. What were you saying?
Have you ever looked into any of the alternative parties, like the Green Party or the Libertarian Party?
The Tea Party and Libertarians?
Like the Green Party or the Libertarian Party?
Yeah, what about them?
You ever looked into those guys? Like,
I mean,
what are your thoughts on them?
I mean, what's up, OG? I said mine, bro. Obviously, we all know they're like so the Green Party, and then there's the Tea Party, there's the Libertarian Party, right? Mm-hmm. They have definitely extreme views for sure. It's certain elements. The things that I agree with them is the right wing views that I have, just like I have left wing views as well. You know, liberal views. I feel like anybody that is free to believe whatever they want to believe, they can believe whatever the hell they want, right? I may not agree with everything they believe in, but I feel like their extreme views kind of turns off certain people, you know what I'm saying? It makes them an example of one not to follow, you know? But I feel like 50% to 60% of their views will probably coincide with our views, you know? Mm-hmm. And, you know, politics is what it is, bro. They'll point out to 5% of your beliefs that they don't agree with, and they'll demagogue that shit, you know? They'll demonize it, and they'll be like, these dudes are fucking psychopaths, these dudes are fucking way out, and that type of shit. Libertarians, obviously, bro, they're especially constitutionalists, which there's nothing wrong with that. But they take that to a whole different degree, you know? I usually take what I do agree with them on, and then I go to this side, and then ultimately I make up my own mind. And every single candidate that's going to run for president, you're not going to agree with them 100%. This is not going to happen. That's what's going on nowadays, bro. They feel like you have to be left or right. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, there is a two-party monopoly. The Republicans and Democrats, it's a two-party monopoly. That's just what it is, right? It wasn't until Trump came along where I was like, you know what? At least this dude has already shown me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a career politician. And then when he got elected against all odds, because he used the social media platforms, he's shown me what he could do with the economy. We were living comfortably, despite it. For those of you that never watched the news, you were good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were doing good economically. You were struggling. You were nothing. For anybody out there that's politically involved and watches CNN and all that other bullshit ass news media, Trump was breaking the law every single day, even though he wasn't. You know, like, it was fucking crazy, bro. And it divided this country to the point where it's just like people can't even have middle of the way beliefs. because they'll look at us like we're either for this side or that side, you know? And it's left some people thinking like, if you see somebody for Biden or the left wing, it kind of like they try to apologize for this shit. Like, hey, well, I agree with Trump somewhat, but I also agree with Biden. There's no kind of like an apology type shit. Same thing with the left wings to the Republicans. Like, hey, well, I love Trump, and I know you guys say Biden, but Biden did do this. You know, it kind of leaves people in a situation where it's just like, if you're in the middle, it's just like they'll shame you, bro. They'll shame you. Either side will fucking shame you, bro. And it's just like, you gotta know who the fuck is right and who's not. And with everything that's going on right now with the Biden scandal, they're trying, like I said earlier, they just hindered hundreds of fucking reporters, the hard passes and things like that. Unless you have the time to look into this shit, you won't know what the hell I'm talking about. But they don't even want certain reporters to go into the White House right now to ask about the Hunter Biden situation, the scandal, the Ukrainian thing, the Burisma thing, all the investigations that are going on with this corrupt ass president, because they're restricting certain reporters. If you tell me that's not censorship, tell me what censorship is. We're living in a fascist type of country right now, and it's fucked up. When it comes to the political arena, you know what I'm saying? Those of us that are living our lives, they won't ever dare to restrict us to that point. You know, but how far is it gonna go though? You know what I'm saying? Like the Green Party and those type of parties, bro, like libertarians, man, libertarians believe in smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like that was having free views, you know what I'm saying? Like you're always gonna agree with some of the views, some of them you're not. You know, and some of the views people will call them conspiracy theories. But it really just depends. Everybody, I guess my point is that you're gonna have to study this shit and make up your own mind. Okay. Plain and simple. I could do what I can, but it is what it is.
Right.
So anybody out there here trying to say that my brother's no good, please use your real name. When you say that shit, use your real name. That way my brother and his active homeboys and the organization members that he works for could pay you a visit. Because I have nothing to do with my brother. He is completely active. And I know that this is all bullshit, chatita. Órale, chatita. You just trying to steer the pot, chatita. You just trying to steer the pot, chatita. It's all good, chatita. Go suck Gunner's balls. Let me see. Sacred Herd says exactly. Yes. Oh, wifey's up in the house. Sacred Herd. Hey. Most of Trump's views are exactly what Bill Clinton puts in the 90s. Exactly. This is what people don't realize, bro. I don't even have to finish that homeboy sentence to know exactly what he's talking about. You know, the sad part is that the Democrat Party of back in the day is basically the moderate Republicans of today. Or the Republicans of today, honestly. The left-wing Democrats have gotten so extreme, bro, with this woke shit and all that. And you know what? That most people don't even know the difference no more, right? And one thing I will say before I let Mike's World up in the house is this. This is what I will say. Thank God for anonymous voting. Anybody out there, don't worry about anybody knowing who you vote for. You could say that you hate Trump and then you vote for him, nobody's going to know. Trust me. So do what you got to do. What's up with it, dog?
Hey, what's up, my boy? How you doing?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what up, Mike? Mike and Mike.
That's right, no doubt.
Mike and Mike. There you go, Mike and Mike.
Hey, happy to see you guys, man. How you guys doing on this beautiful weekend?
Chilling, bro.
That's right. That's right. Same here, man. Just want to jump on and say what's up, you know, kick back for a minute. I was gonna take me a little rip. That's it. Just kicking.
What you got going on?
Not much, man. Kicking back on a Sunday afternoon.
Damn, bro. You said take a little rip and shit. That shit just fucking opened up my nose and shit. I don't want to take a rip.
Oh, yeah. How you guys doing today? What you guys got going on?
Hold on, chop it up. Read the comments, chop it up and shit. Everybody got any questions for Mike? Can you see the comments?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anybody, hit Mike with some comments, both mics. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to see if I can find my little weed pipe real quick. I'll be back.
How's your weather up there, Mike?
Well, this weekend has been raining.
Oh, no shit, huh?
Yeah. So it's not as hot as it's been, but a couple of days ago, it was like almost 90-something degrees.
Damn.
I take that over the cold any day, so I ain't complaining.
Yeah.
So for all you guys out there who are telling me about the movie Duke of Earl, there's another good one called Walk Proud. Have any of y'all seen that? It's another old school gang movie, California gang movie.
Man, I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember that one.
Yeah,
I love that shit though. I like all those movies.
Yeah, I just happened to find it on YouTube once. It was pretty good. I had never heard of it before.
Hey, you ever seen Thicker Than Water with Mac 10?
Mm-hmm, and yeah,
that's my shit right there too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Mac 10 and them. Anyway, so what? They got any more videos coming out? Are you subscribed to that Chirac Rarest?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah.
They come out with some crazy shit. He's the one that dropped most of those new videos.
Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Woo! Hey, bro, where I'm at, weed is not legal. So I'm glad I left a little bit in the pipe. I brought this with me. I've already smoked it all, bro. It still smells good. I'm gonna have to drive a couple of states over just to get some shit. I never said nothing. Yeah. I never said nothing.
There you go.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. The magic word, huh?
Allegedly. People think they say allegedly and shit. That all gets washed up. They never snitched. You know, you can tell on motherfuckers be telling on people. That's shit. That's right. Hey, people be telling on everybody and shit, telling the whole scoop, and after when they're done, allegedly. What the fuck? Fucking shit. Ooh, I'm about to get blown right now. Let's get this shit.
This is actually really good, but my camera, this is like, you know what this is that I'm on right here is one of those Apple Chromes or Firebooks or something like that. I forget. But it's a Samsung Chrome or Firebook or some shit, but it's not really that nice. I do my videos on a different camera. This is just a little laptop I have, but it works. Shit. Joking. You smoke, Mike? You burn?
Yes.
I had some bad experience with marijuana. I can't do it.
How you guys out there doing with the fatty epidemic?
Yeah, that's still going on, especially on the west side of Chicago with all that heroin. Pretty bad. Oh yeah.
Hey, Que Rollo wants to know, hey, why Tatted Mike? Where you from, homie? Where you from, dog? Tatted Mike. He said Tatted Mike. What's up, dog? Where you from?
When I hear that, see that means two things. Like, where was I born, or like, what do I bang? You know, because I don't bang, homie. I ain't no gang member, homie.
Hey, bro, answer whatever you want. Answer whatever you want, dog. I mean,
I'm from New Mexico.
You're the one to speak.
Hey, I'm from the Nuevo, homie, New Mexico.
Well, there you go. Shit, say less. I thought you were from fucking Alaska. Don't you live in Alaska somewhere?
Yeah, he's funny, Hey, did you see that show with? You ever watch the guy Pootie? Anybody here watch Pootie? He does the he's the Africano guy with the big long braids. He's like a comedian, and he's like a YouTube dude. But he went up to Fairbanks, I think, and did an interview, the most dangerous hood in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few million views.
Real?
Yeah, it was a pretty good one.
Okay.
That's usually what gets the views, bro. Honestly, dudes that venture out and shit. That
Yep.
people are like, you know, some shit that people have never really seen. Like, oh shit, I want to see this shit, you know. And then we look, motherfuckers like us, they have channels and looking like, oh shit, 2 million views. Like, oh shit, I gotta do some shit like that. I gotta fucking parachute off of fucking B bomber. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some views and shit.
And then that fool Ghost and Milk, what do you call it? Reacted to it. Milk 74, and then that dude Ghost. They're pretty big. They both reacted to the video, so that gave it more boost. You know what I mean?
Hey, who's the biggest YouTube fucking star, I guess? Who has the most followings on YouTube? I know that dude Beast comes to mind, right? That motherfucker has like how many? If you guys have never heard of Beast,
oh, I have.
What type of content does he do?
I know you guys have, but I'm saying like out there in the comments.
Oh, I like Sean C. You guys heard of Sean C, huh?
This fool don't even have that many viewers, bro.
He's got like
He only
5 million.
has 100. Hold on. How many?
I don't know, like millions, huh?
No, you were gonna say 5 million?
I thought a couple million.
Okay, so look, I was being sarcastic. This fool only has 173 million subscribers. Like, bro, that fool drops one video, he gets 1 million in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fool is fucking savage, bro. Like, that shit's fucking crazy, dog. Look at one day ago, how many views you think he got? It's just been one day. I get like what? 1.5, 2,000, the lowest 800, 500 somewhere. It depends. It fluctuates, right?
Uh-huh.
When I first started, I used to get a lot more, 8,000, 10,000, whatever. But once you miss your little wave, if people start hating on you, it's a wrap, right? This fool got 53 million views in one day. 53 million views. And this fool fucking drops, bro. Look.
That's a channel.
This fool drops. He dropped this a day ago, right? 4 weeks ago was his last video. How many views you think he's had since then? 4 weeks ago. That was his last video. 4 weeks ago. How many views do you think he has? He has 53 million in one day.
Yeah.
And obviously the first day is when you get your most. After that, it accumulates, but it starts falling off a little bit, you know? So he has 127 million views in 4 weeks.
There's some big fish in the sea.
1 month ago, 191 million views. 1 month ago, 191 million views. 2 months ago, 189 million views. This motherfucker will get almost a billion in a week and a half, bro, views.
What type of content does he do?
He just does some like challenges, 1 million yacht. By this point in the game, he's a big fish, bro. Like his sponsorships are not only adding on to his views, and his money's making money at this point. Basically, you know, his money's making money, and the more that he spends that money, maybe about 10% of that money to make his next big banger that's gonna get him another meal. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a little investment towards the, you know, towards the end. So he does challenges like yachts, ages 100 through 1 through 100, fight for 500,000. He just sponsors different shit. Go check out. I guess the only way I could put it is if you check out his channel, you know the type of extravagance. I guess the only word I can say is the extravagant fucking videos that he pulls off. At this point, he has the money to do it, and he makes that money back in dividends, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, 9 months ago, 273. I'm going to look at his overall views, like overall. He had shit. Okay, so this fool has How many views? Without looking it up, how many views do you think this fool has all lifetime since he started his channel?
18 billion.
Okay, you said 18 billion. Okay, what do you say, Mike?
What's that question?
This dude that we're talking about, Beast, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think lifetime? How many views has he got? You think?
Oh, it's probably
He said 18 billion.
Trillion.
Yeah, I'd say about 18. Yeah, about the same. I'd say, yeah, maybe double.
This fool has 29 billion. 621,961,184 views. And I broke that shit down by bracket. You know what I'm saying? From the billions to the millions to the hundreds to the singles. You know, that 29 billion. 29 fucking billion and a half, bro. Actually, half that. 29.6 billion.
How old is his channel? How old is his channel?
His channel has about, this is going to be his 11th year.
They're always between 11 and 20 years when they got those big.
Oh, no, of course. I know, of course. Even if you're a successful white boy, right? Of course, you're going to have years in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so 10, almost going on 11 years, this fool's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? That fool's rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he has the biggest channel on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good shit, bro. Like, no matter how you started, whether people respect it or agree how he started or the videos and shit like that, it don't matter. That's where he's at right now. You know, that's his life as we speak. That's respect, dog. You know, like, no matter, unless you're like some weirdo shit, you know, then maybe then like, oh, I don't agree with that shit, but you know, you still got the money. You know what I'm saying? You still got the money. It's just like, fuck. You know, like,
hey, there's only a couple countries that YouTube is not in, you know, Russia, North Korea, and 3 or 4 others, I think.
And that's just YouTube, right? That's just going off us guessing on views, right? I haven't even checked this net worth. But hold on, let me try. I'm gonna serial this shit for the first time. Hold on. How much is MrBeast worth?
I'm gonna say 2 billion.
Okay, so how much?
2 billion.
2 billion?
Yeah.
No, that's too much. That's too much for a YouTuber.
I'll say a couple million.
You can have 29 billion views, but for you to be a billionaire, bro, that shit takes more than 10 years. It's respect.
Yeah, what's he at?
It's respect. That's the view. We're talking about the net worth. You know, the net worth. You know, like
maybe
what they're worth, bro. 50 million. What do you say, Mikey?
I say 10 to 12 million.
10 to 12 million. Okay, so he's worth 25 mil. Okay. So his net, as of 2022, his net worth is 25 mil, bro. From any one of us starting from just fucking with YouTube sponsorship like that, 25 million. You know, he has billions of views, and that translates into millions. But you know, him having whatever houses he has, cars he has, you know, they keep track of that shit, investments, what he's bringing in a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be in the millions, you know. But for it to be 25 mil for a YouTuber, that's righteous. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we're talking about, that's why I said I was talking on a different channel. I was like, try to turn, even if you had 100 million, right? 100 million, right? You know how hard it would be. And right now, ask yourself this. Do you know what steps you could take to make 100 million, 1 billion? Anybody will be satisfied with 100 million, right? Right now. Any one of us could live a healthy life, leave whatever we have for our children, right? That's just assuming you're a little responsible, right?
Yeah.
But to flip that, risk your money, make investments that'll reach 1 billion. How many of us could say we could do that?
Look, I don't know if I'd want to, because what if it went the other way and you lost your money?
Exactly, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, like, just studying and looking into the investments and stocks and all that shit, like, you legitimately, bro, you have to risk your whole livelihood, honestly. Yeah. And there's certain dudes, bro, there's certain dudes that just keep going, boom, 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 boom. They started from nothing, so they're building, and the risks that they take, and some occasions, obviously, some of them live their life, of course, invest, shit like that. But there's dudes that start from the beginning, boom, 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 boom. They're into the fucking 500 millions, into the billion.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
no
they risk $200 million investments. And if that investment goes through, you're fucked. But if that investment prospers, shit, you're making dividends. You're making at least 10.
You're set for generations.
You set your children's up for life.
No doubt.
Unless you give it away, you set your children's lives up, even if the generations in between make investments. And assuming they're the same blood and they're not too stupid, you know what I'm saying? They'll make big investments. You're still not gonna go broke for at least a couple generations. 2-3 generations. That's the business shit. But a lot of them dudes that did become billionaires overnight, like I said, they risk the whole shit and they lose it all overnight. And some of these stupid asses start doing illegal shit. I
trip out how this YouTube shit is turning people's like personas into gold. Like, hey, for instance, Crip Mac. You guys check out that Crip Mac. He's not really street credible, but he's gold. Any channel he's on, any videos he's on, 100,000 views, 150,000 views.
He's a character. He's a character.
Yep.
He's a social media character now. He's a presence. Regardless of what anybody may think of him. We all have our own personal opinion on the cat. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's a character, and because of that, he could gain from that. You know what I'm saying? Like financially gain from that. Do your thing. You took an ass whooping on video. Hey, that did not hurt your brand. That helped your brand. So hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like take another ass whooping, dog. That'll probably double what you have now.
Hey, he just started a channel. He just started a channel like 4 weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago. He's at like 75,000, 80,000 subscribers.
No, easily. Oh, easily. I'll be shocked if this fool doesn't get to 1 million within 6 months.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have 1 million by 6 months, I'm disappointed because he's been everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he's no jumper. All these millionaire YouTube fucking subscriber count. No matter what, it all recycles itself at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Like you have millions of people in this country. It's all going to recycle itself. So everybody's going to hear about these motherfuckers no matter what. You know what I'm saying? The millions from East to the millions from West are going to hear the same names, and they've heard that motherfucker already come around. You know what I'm saying? So
you're talking about him in China, right?
Yeah. If he doesn't have 1 million, and now day and age, how easy it is for even us to get mentioned, like this motherfucker, bro, he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as what we think of him, that's a whole different story. But hey, get your money, bro.
I think he is exactly what he is, a character. You know what I mean? That's all I think he is. Regardless of what he claims, he's a character and he plays it well.
You think so? So when you say character, tell me this. You think like a social media character that's completely fake, or just a pirata from the neighborhood?
No, just completely fabricated. Hey, I'm 50 feet. You know what I mean? Making up his noise. Everybody from that neighborhood has already said they don't know who he is. If you guys seen that new Swamp Stories, he's from fucking Chino Hills. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean he's real. Okay. I mean, he's a perfect character, though. Like his laughing and every 50 fit that, keep it fit that. People love it. That's why he's gold. Not because of how hard he is or because he's real, but because of his character.
Yeah. So I understand why he's a character, because, bro, I wouldn't fucking disagree with anybody on this panel or anybody in the world that told me this fool is not a character, right? But the reason I asked you was because when I said pirata from Navarro is because there's some dudes that righteously act like that, but they mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like they really are so into the neighborhood, because I was in the neighborhood like that. The only difference is that I wasn't, what's up, homie? What's up, dog? Like other fucking lanes used to be like. So I grew up with the same generation. I'd be like, "What's up, dog?" Throw up a gang sign. What's up? Girls used to fall for that shit, and I used to be the one on the side with the thing in my waist, like that shit looks stupid as fuck. Because some girls used to fall for it, and then I used to get the white girls, the quiet, the good girls, not the hoodie girls. No disrespect to my hood girls. They're the ones that used to fall for the homies like that. Yeah. I used to be like, man, not that I thought it was better. That just wasn't me. That just was not me, dog. So when I ask you whether he was playing a character, like a character to clown on, or just a character from the hood, like that fool means what he says. I got nothing bad to say about the cat, but he's still a character. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still Piraton. You know, like for those
even his. If you talk to watch the interviews with the Hoovers. Even them, they don't even take him serious. They're like, we're not gonna smoke him. We don't care. He's a
and that ass whooping.
He's a joke.
I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. No, any hood will say that. But this is my point. Any hood will say that. I agree with you 100%. Any righteous hood will say that if they know this fool's is illegitimate. You know what I'm saying? Like if they know this fool's fucking chales, you know, like that's what it goes without saying, right? Yeah. But seeing him take that ass whooping, or was it an ass whooping? You know what I'm saying? For those of you, I've seen a few videos where he took a fade. I was like, okay, that fool took an ass whooping. That's good shit. You know, whatever. I think he's a J-Cat. I think he just acts out. I think 50 feet. I'm 50 feet. Bro, talk right, homie. Can you get one sentence out without reminding me that I can count to 5, let alone 55? You know what I'm saying? Like, please. Out of the 100,000 statements that you say one week, best believe that I know how to count to 55. So stop reminding me. It's on fit. It's on 5. It's on fit. It's on fit. It's on fit. Ain't 50 fit.
That's right.
It's on fit. Across the street fit. What's up fit? It's a fish cars. 55 cars. God damn. Anywhere I go with this motherfucker C-Mac, I'm gonna hear 55th. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's just like. So that's why I'm like, it might really be him. You know, like it may really be a pirata that righteously believes, and just because you're a pirata doesn't mean you don't hold it down for your neighborhood. Like, no, for real. Like, just because you're a pirata doesn't mean you don't fucking put in work for your neighborhood, or you don't fucking. Yeah. I had homies that were piratas like that, bro. And when it came down to fucking get down with somebody, boom, 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 we're getting. And the little lames that were trying to be from the neighborhood ran. We never seen them again because they know if they came back, they're going to get their ass jumped. What? You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just like there's a righteous pirata and there's a pirata, a faker, you know? And that's how I see him. I see him as the other half. Basically, he's just 50 feet, everything we go, like, okay, cool.
Hey,
you know?
He didn't PC, or I guess he went, I don't know too much about him, but they said he was scrapping in county. I mean, no disrespect to any. He was fighting in county. So, you know.
I haven't heard one bad thing about him. Aside from what we're talking about, I haven't heard one thing about him.
Everybody just said nobody knows him. He's not. And then did you watch that Swamp Stories?
So look, I will say this. May nobody know him on the streets, right? Even if somebody knows him, right? And then we haven't heard anything bad about him being in prison, right? Nothing concrete. And honestly, bro, why am I saying this? It's not because I heard something. No, it's because I haven't heard something about him that tells me that there's some of this dude that at least there's not too much bad coming out on this cat. He may be a pirata and a J-Cat, like I said, you know what I'm saying? He's still a character, you know what I'm saying? Much respect. But, you know, in our lifetime, bro, and as far as where I grew up, no news is good news on somebody. No news is good news. Straight up. Especially when people ask questions about somebody, right? Just like if anybody were to ask a question about me here, all you're going to hear is about the lies and the shit that people on YouTube have said. The homies from my neighborhood, from my life, my carnal, my homies that are active, organization, all that shit, bro. Nobody has heard nothing about that on me. Now, what my reputation is what I speak. Why do you think people don't say shit on me, on that lifestyle? Because a real motherfucker that's active right now knows they ain't gonna come on here and talk about it. I have that luxury because I'm not active no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's why there's so many videos I could do of the last 6 years of my life. You notice that I haven't told one single story in the last 4 to 5, 6 years of my life before I paroled?
Oh, damn. It's crazy.
I haven't told a single story in my life except for one. And that's when I was on the other side and I seen a riot between, it was the SNY side. But as far as anything else, the organization members and all that on that side, I won't say it. They're never going to hear those stories. Nobody's ever going to hear 6 years of my stories before I parole. You may hear like one gem like that, or maybe me making comparisons of how it feels to be in the shoe around those years. You know what I'm saying? Or being in the hole. But as far as stories during those years, nah. That's where I draw my line. You know, it's just common sense. You know, not things that I can speak about, but if anybody out there has common sense, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just some things that you just can't mention without having common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, yeah. So let me see.
Yeah, I don't really tell. That's why I've been getting into the reactions and shit. I don't tell too many of my own personal stories.
Yeah. At this point, bro, I'm telling you my same stories. There's maybe about a year and a half left of stories I haven't told that I can't tell, but they're like more like day-to-day stories. Obviously, I've seen like 5, 6 removals in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I seen get removed. But even if you tell 3 removal stories on 3 different dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's still a removal story. You know what I'm saying? That's why to me it's just like I haven't told some of them because it's just like I feel like I'm repeating myself. But the stories that I have told have been solid ones, of course. You know, I have a few solid ones left, and like the rest, like I said, that I could never tell. But at the end of the day, man, you can only tell so many removal stories, man. Like dudes getting fucked up. If it's for the same reason, if there's a unique reason behind the politics and there's a lesson behind it, of course, yeah. You know, I'm not gonna say names or who did it or anything like that. But the concept is the same, you know, and concept we could all appreciate, you know. So, yeah. Other than that, man, yeah, that's just pretty much just asking you about that fool fucking C-Man because he's a pinche character for me.
He's a trick, but he's gold, man. His videos are like you said. He's been so many in the YouTube spotlight. I want to say I can't verify where he's been on the streets. You know, I cannot say. I don't.
There's very little bad about him. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Like I said, yeah, like you said, I said, yeah, like there's very little about him that is just like, the fuck, there's nothing to say about the cat.
It's pretty much all hearsay. Hey, no paperwork.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you show me some paperwork, bro. And even the shit that they say about him, like I said, Pirata the worst of your concerns. And when it comes to people saying that you're touching somebody and you touched a woman or a child, that's a whole different story. You know, that's a whole different story. That's when we go into our hearts and be like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that agrees with things like that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they have those dudes and cats that are trying to excuse themselves and talk about.
Carmelo's on one.
What is it?
I'm saying I defend Gunner and shit. That fool, why would I defend him? I don't even like that motherfucker.
Some dude. Oh hell no! You guys are beefing and shit.
No, I don't beef.
Hey, you guys are stupid.
I'm good.
Nah, come on now, like hey, bro. Regardless of anything, man, come on, man. You guys are dumb, bro. That's funny. You guys are stupid as fuck. I see what you're saying, and I see what he's saying. Like, come on, man. This is stupid as fuck, bro. That's the last thing we should pay into, carnalito. No, but it's all good. That's just
talk about Gunner though. Yeah, that fool made videos about me, but I'm the only one that didn't make nothing about him. That's what I said. You know, it's funny. I'll get into
Gunner?
it.
No.
I was saying here's what I said. It's funny that everybody, a lot of fools, he didn't even go after. Who he went after? A convict's perspective, he went after. But I seen a bunch of people make videos that he didn't even go after. He didn't make videos about them. That's funny because they really didn't even, you know what I mean? He didn't go after them. They just wanted clout. We went after him because that motherfucker came straight and disrespected. I know he disrespected you. I know he disrespected me to my face and made videos about me. But then there's 20 fools that made videos and he didn't do nothing to them. That's clout chasing.
Okay, so to me, I'll say this. I haven't even read, bro. I took a big ass rip, and this is being 100. I took a big ass rip of Yeska. I'm still drinking. I haven't read Five Metal's comments except for one that was talking shit. But look, this is one thing I will say. Those of us, I don't know what he said about Gunner or anything else, right? But one thing I will say about the cat, you already know, dog. You've heard it 1,000, a million times. I'm pretty sure you're sick and fucking tired of me even mentioning all the shit that this piece of shit did to me and my family, right?
No, you know why? Because that's your prerogative. Every man has their own prerogative, and that's their shit.
Yeah, no, for sure, 100%.
It's not my route. And I let him deal with that shit. He's a fake, and I've always known it because I never had nobody tell me in real life that he's with the business other than Flacco. You know what I mean? Over backing him up.
So this is my point of saying this. This is like, no le pongas atención, cabrón. You speak Spanish? Don't pay attention to it. Basically, what I'm saying. Pay no mind.
Oh, I'm always down to
be disrespectful.
It's a perfect topic.
This is advice. Yeah, exactly. Look, this is advice I would give Five Metal myself. You know, I'm not taking sides between you guys, bro. You guys are both grown-ass men. Just like Mike's a grown-ass man. You know, whatever you guys' issues you got going on, that's between you dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever get involved with any two men's dealings, and I'm never going to take a side. Whether Five Metal was on here on the live or in the comments, whatever you guys' issues you guys got going on, that's respectfully, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? I can only agree and disagree on like neutral shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I know what you're saying. But my point is this. Like I was talking about the JCap, right? I don't know what the comments homeboy's been saying or not. That's like I said, that's between you guys. But to keep going on Gunner and that the JCat, like I said, it wasn't until they got, you already know, something direct towards something. Bro, I took months of doing my homework before I opened my fucking mouth. Bro, I didn't open my mouth for 8 months, dog. I didn't open my mouth for 8 motherfucking months. You know, for 8 months, these fools were doing shit and it got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Troll channels going at me, worse. Everybody, before I knew it, I had troll channels, 10 different channels going against what Gunner was saying, like going with what Gunner was saying against me. And to me, it was just like, who was playing innocent and all that, all the cats involved.
I know the feeling, bro. I was in the same boat.
Watch. Either directly or indirectly. No, I'm not saying that I'm special, but I'm saying that I'm the one that went throughout and the most militant level. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm special because of that or not. I'm just saying that it was deployed on me in the most militant way when all them cats were on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, start branching off. I knew you got hated on. Trust me, I'm not ignorant to that. I'm just saying at the time, I was just like, damn. The 2 times that I was asked, like, just go with the grain and your channel will be big. Oh, no. You got me fucked up. Because I'm one of the few that's not on here for views and money, dog. If I can make some money, hell yeah, I can make some money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, there's nothing wrong with that. I got enough for my people. I got for my APA family, dog. Forever. I could get 1 view, 100 views, or 1,000. It doesn't matter how many views I get, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been the same since I started, and I'll be the same to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? And unless you say some crazy ass shit in front of me right now, I ain't gonna fucking flip off on you, fucking, you know, go pirata on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I did on a couple of dudes. You know what I'm saying? And those are the clips that they have. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that they have.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna grab my bong. I don't want to just walk off when you're in the middle of your sentence. So I'm gonna let you know. I'm just going back and forth. I'm gonna grab my bong and shit real quick.
Do you think? Yeah, do you think? But yeah, man, it's a trip. My point with that shit is I don't like seeing disagreements on my channel. I think we're all grown ass people. You know what I'm saying? I think we're all grown ass people. I think we all could get along. I think the people that are really in here, the dudes that are real dudes, the real individuals, right? I'll say Palmero's been in my chats for a while already. Mikey has been with me for a while already. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not about taking sides. It's just like when it comes to real trolls, those are the fools that to me is like, well, get the fuck off the channel, dog. But when it comes to dudes that's been on here, to me it's just like, oh man, let's all chill, will and deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, ain't nothing worth. If it's worth saying behind the computer screen, verbally, graphically, or commentary, come on, dog, it should be worth in person, right? But it's not. Until we see each other, what really could we beef about? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you just make it. And this is what I was.
Hey, he's just a commentator anyway, bro. He's in the stands. I'm on the field. I got a channel. He's a commentator.
And my point I was going to say with this is that, like, even if you meet up with you guys or whoever meets up with you, do your thing. It's just like, I mean, we're all gonna have our opinion regardless of, you know. But until you can see each other, for me, it's just like, man, like, hope nobody call the cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my point. Hope nobody call the Huda.
Yeah, homie, I don't shit. You know how it is. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, exactly. We're all entitled. I just read. Okay, so let me say this. I'm not trying to instigate nothing, but if anybody wants to jump on, let's talk about it, man. This is a good night. It's a good night to respectfully politic, respectfully speak man to man. This is a good night. So, Palmero, if you got anything to say, you could jump on. If anybody has something to say, you could jump on respectfully, not in a bad way. You're not going to be attacked. You know, if anything, motherfucker's going to have 30 seconds if they can start arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, 30 seconds you, 30 seconds you. You know, like, we're going to be civil on this motherfucker. You know, like, no, but in all seriousness, if anybody wants to jump on, you shoot the breeze, you know, ask questions, whatever it may be. Shit, you can bombard me if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's hope I'm ready.
Not me.
Palmero, it don't matter. Jump on, period.
I don't have time for it.
Jump on, period, my boy. Don't trip. It's all in good humor, right?
Hey, what's going on, Nate Love?
Hold on real quick. Nate. What up, boss? Happy Sunday. Appreciate you, mama. Yeah. Shout out from P and G Media News to Nate Love. Shout out from me and shout out from everybody out there, of course. Mikey, of course, I would assume. Romero Sancho chilling with it, dinner with us right there. He's just scoping out the scene, the scenario. Let's see. Triple OG's been in here. What's up, dog?
I hear like a voice coming through. Is there somebody? Are somebody bumping or something? Hear it? You hear it, Mike?
Maybe. What is it, like a woman's voice?
I was muted right now. I was muted.
Huh?
It's probably my TV.
I can still hear it, so it's not me.
TV playing in the background. That's what it is. Oh, we just went over that, AJ.
There you go. Hold on.
Terry Hasticles. Hey, you see that? That's a cold handle.
Yeah.
What's a cold handle?
Terry Hasticles.
Yeah, he's been with me for a minute. What's up, Terry? Yeah, he's been with me for a while, bro.
That's Harry Testicles backwards.
I know. it wasn't lost on me, but he's been with me for a while. He's a good dude, man. He's funny. Like he's righteous. Orale in the butt. What the fuck? I had a whole, like legit right now where I live, it's all woods. I had a legit whole dragonfly right now in my hand, bro.
Damn.
It hit me in my hand in the dark and it flew off. That was a big ass bug, bro. I was like, what the fuck? When you see me look down right now, I was like, what the fuck?
Is it humid?
I'm not scared of bugs.
Is it humid? Is it like a lot of humidity where you're at?
Bro, let me. 59%, bro.
Oh, damn, that's pretty good.
Fucking humid, dog. It's not even high in degree, bro, at all. But the humidity, the swamp animals, dragonflies, that's what they live off of. The water, humidity, like the swamps in Mississippi. You already know.
You know, you look good to me. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Dog, just taking the stride, my boy. Taking the stride, man. It's all good. But yeah, that's the swamps, bro. That's the swamps like the South. I have fucking mosquito bites on my ankles, bro. When I did time, like I said, in Mississippi before, bro, that shit just keeps. Mosquitoes keep biting my ankles, bro. Every time I killed one, I used to have my white socks used to be blood red by the time I got back into the building.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about humidity until I started working in Texas.
What's up, Hollywood Hugo?
Yeah, Hollywood Hugo's been here. Shit. Hold on, give me 1 second.
What's up, Spanx?
Hey, Mike, was you originally from Cali?
That's where I was born at, but I left when I was pretty young, so I was raised up in Nuevo Mexico. But yeah, I was born. Funny you should say that. I was born in the same place as old Farmero there. That's why he's always on my throat. We're from the same city. We're from the same side of the city too. But I don't claim that shit because I was just born there. My jefito's from there and shit, but I was raised up in Nuevo Mexico. But yeah, where I'm from, I was born in Salinas, California, at Memorial, Salinas Valley Memorial, right there off of Natividad Road, east side.
Okay.
But I don't claim that shit. I don't feel like but I didn't come up from there. You know, I was raised up, got my game up in Buque, which is New Mexico, Albuquerque. So that's why I do videos and shit from out of there. But then even there, like if you ever check out my shit, I left pretty young, about 18. I started working Houston. I started doing oil field work. Then in my late 20s, I moved out of the country, you know, onto the islands. All over.
That's what's up.
Wait. Oh shit, good shit. Everything's good? Good shit. Everybody else is free game in the comments.
Real fun, man.
hey, everybody else is free game in the comments, man. Nobody talks shit too much on anybody on here, man. Don't make it awkward, bro. Don't fuck the moment up, homie. You're gonna taxiada. You're gonna get a what is it? I don't want to say 13 and a half or 14 and a half. One of those right there. You get 14 and a half seconds, bro. Anybody acts up. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else is free games. Why don't you just fucking beat up a clown or a piñata like Gunner and talk about him? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You want to hit a piñata, my boy? That's a piñata right there.
Hey, he has nothing inside of him. Nothing would fall out.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's maybe gonna maybe he's gonna be a couple of bellows, maybe. You know, una calentada, wey. Yeah, bro. Fuck. Imagine, bro, we have piñatas like that. Who remembers that shit? Being blindfolded, man. Blindfolded, and if one of the family members got close, that was a wrap. That was a wrap. Fuck. Ahora pinche Palmero and OG. You guys never hit a piñata, bro, or what? What was your first piñata experience, dog? What's everybody? I'm asking everybody. What was your first piñata experience? And not only that, if you ever got hit, tell us your story real quick in the comments, real quick. If you ever got hit by your family member or somebody while somebody's hitting a piñata, boom, let me know. Or how old were you when you first hit one? Or you hit your first one? Damn, I was like, what, 8 years old, maybe 7 years old when I remember, really, you know? It's really all, it just depends on your memory.
My first piñata, Salas, Salinas, California. We lived on the corner of Center Street. We had a piñata in the backyard.
Tell us about it.
All the kids from the hood came. My dad kicked it with everybody right there on most of the people from Fremont and SCM. A lot of them were there with their little e-holes and stuff. We had a fucking slip and slide and a fucking piñata. And the girl next door, Sonia, little Mexicana girl, was my best friend, you know. She would come over. That was my first memories right there. The houses are small on the east side in Salinas. They're compared to like the north side, you know, they're real small. So we had a little yard, but we made the best of it, you know. Some low income.
Hey, did you ever have? I appreciate you, dog, for not only sharing, but you took me on a whole trip right now. Like I was remembering as you were talking, I was remembering my experience. Good shit. But I wanted to ask Mike, the other Mike, the two Mikes, the second Mike. Hey, have you ever had an experience like hitting a piñata or anything like that in your culture, bro?
Yeah. I hit a piñata before, and I also had them at other birthday parties, my nephews and stuff.
Okay, good shit.
And I was a little bit disappointed about it. I had this big old piñata when we finally got open. There wasn't that much candy in it. I was kind of disappointed.
Hey, but culturally, right? And I'm just asking, like, just being curious, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, my wife is a beautiful black woman, bro. I ask her all the time about her culture, bro. I'm just an interested dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've read about different cultures my whole life, history, all that shit. Being locked in, like, you know, unfortunately, the majority of my stupid ass life, I was locked up. That's why I keep bringing it up. I'm sorry. That's unfortunately, that's sad to say that most of my memories are that. You know, 15 years worth. You know what I'm saying? So, but I always bring it with something that I learned, you know? And my point is that I asked my girl about it too. And that's why I'm asking you, like, if there's anything in your culture, that anything similar to that you guys used to fucking beat the shit? Were you guys crazy like us and hung something off a tree and beat the shit out of it to celebrate? I guess that's what I'm asking, bro. Were you fucking crazy as the brown man?
Well, no, I mean, well, you know, like, you know, you incorporate stuff from other cultures. Like when I grew up, when I was young, I lived on a street called Exchange. That was a heavily Mexican neighborhood, so it wasn't. So you know how you live in close proximity to somebody. You know, you borrow their stuff, they borrow your stuff. So yeah, you know. But as far as just something specifically African American like that, I can't recall.
You're American at the end of the day. You're American, right? You experience that shit here, right? I mean, it's good. We all cross culture, you know. And what's up with the sacred? Identify yourself.
Hey, Sacred Heart, Sacred Heart.
Glad having you on. What you got for us?
Hi guys. How are you? Thanks for having me on with you.
Yeah, for sure. What you got going on?
Hey, piñata stories though. That's what's up.
That's right. That's right. Hey, good to see you. I hope everything's going well.
Everything's good.
All right. There you go.
Shit. How was your day?
Yeah, but I think I have a lag. I'm gonna hop out.
Okay, but come back though. Let's see, Mahawk. Oh, so it's okay. Learned it.
Hey, just so you guys know, back and forth with Farmero, there was never no beef. I thought he's a cool vato, you know. He's always on point. He's just fucking with me. I know he's got a hate.
To me, it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it's just like anybody else or anybody that thinks that. I know, but I don't. And the thing is that if it's between you guys, you know what I'm saying. I know what clowning is, regardless, bro. Like clowning or not, even if it's a little too strong, that's between you guys. You know, I would never block that. I just don't want other people, bro, to think that they could put their 2 cents in on either side. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's just like that's where I shut it down, bro. It's just like as long as you guys have your understanding, bro. Hey, I respect it, dog. That's between you guys, my boy. We're all grown-ass men, dog. We all clown, bro. And even the best are way to spar. How many of us have sparred with other people like that, bro? Even if you're sparring like that, dog, you end up fucking loving each other, dog. You just jotos. That's it, man. I'm fucking with you. What's up with it? Can you hear us good this time?
Yeah. No, it was me. I had the YouTube window open. I forgot about closing it because it's been so long.
I mean, everybody's just saying that I'm not. I just let everybody do their thing, man. But yeah, that's probably what it was. Having something open and shit happens to all of us, man. I think that shit forever.
Yeah, for sure.
For how was your day, man?
Today was interesting. Today was interesting. I had the cops called on me. It was interesting. Shit. I had to have a lot of reflection after that because I didn't act out in my best character, you know.
Well, so you're not in jail, right?
I had to really but I have to think about, or I don't have to, but I did think about the impact of my actions and how it affects the people around me, my son. You know what I mean? And even though he's 22 years old, I know that I could still influence him in the things that I do. So I really had to dig down, you know?
Oh, you always will, no matter how old he is or you.
You're his example. You know, you're his example.
Exactly.
Straight up. And the reason I said that you go to jail, right? I'm looking at you, I was like, thank God you did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because anybody out there that's never, they don't have nothing on their career right now is like the most blessed ever. I am fucking envious, you know, in a good way. You know, I wish I could never have nothing on my record, right? But you can't just throw that shit away. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get arrested, that's when you start tagging you and start putting shit on you. You know what I'm saying? And the best chance we have as people, whatever race you are, is the only way you can shine. You know, that's the only way you can shine. Otherwise, don't use it against you. And like you said, you have I'm sure a handsome son, you know what I'm saying? A young one, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, ultimately it came down to you being the best example. That's good shit.
Exactly. I mean, I like to remind him that just because I'm an adult, like, doesn't mean that I know everything still. You know, I've learned a lot of my lessons very early and tried to learn them quickly. And if as many as I could learn from other people so I didn't have to go through it, I was always on that, you know, stressed out kid. That was me. But like, I'm never going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I want him to have that same grace with himself when he's going through it as well. So he doesn't beat himself up over a wrong decision, that he's able to move past and through it, you know? Just fucking trying to be a good parent, man. That's it.
Yeah, man. That's all you could do, bro. Honestly, bro. Like, all you could do is be who you are. I mean, that's what's going to matter. It doesn't matter. Ain't nobody going to fucking, I know that from raising my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told my wife, like, bro, like, we are who they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to go out, well, they're in daycare and shit. Like, when they come home, we're the ones.
Yeah.
Them. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that treat them good. We're the ones that, reprimands them and fucking puts them in their place. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, they're going to know who they have. Other places, they can have plus. They ain't going to have no negative. You know what I'm saying? And that negative feeds them. You know what I'm saying? I'm the negative that feeds them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my point is, only you can make your impression on your kids. So yeah, I respect that all the way, man. I respect that shit all the way. But I did want to read a comment real quick. Carmelo says, Órale, El. Órale, laughing my ass off. Look at El sucking at the rainbow, laughing out loud. Change your mind color while you're sending mixed signals, carnal, he says. And he's laughing.
Wow.
Fucking shit, dog. That was funny.
Hey, but now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it.
I want to suck on my mic, but boy, that's the only mic I suck. That's the only one I have. Unless you want to buy me a different one. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me put one out.
Hey, what's up, Conrad? Shout out to Conrad and all the fucking Denver. Mile
All
high.
right, dog. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yeah, man. To me, it's just like, what are the mics you want me to fucking to use? You know, like, did Mike said he was leaving?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I pushed him out just in case. I could let him back in.
No, I just said what's up to Conrad.
Oh,
okay.
I thought I heard that.
Just in case you weren't able to go out. No, I just pushed him out just, to do him the favor and shit. It turns out that I should have him back in because I know a lot of people don't know how to go out and shit. But man, he fucking lost my whole. Oh, thank you, dog, for laughing. You reminded me, motherfucker. Yeah, but man, look, this is the microphone right here. Man, bro, I can't even find that shit.
Hey, Taz.
Yeah, this is what I have for now. It's a good one. It's a HyperX mic. If you guys, I'm gonna work as a fucking sponsor for that fucking microphone company. If you guys want to buy a HyperX mic, go buy it. But let them know you came from the Prisoners Awakening channel. Maybe they'll make me a fucking sponsor and I'll get some money off them motherfuckers. Yeah, what are you saying?
I like it. I like the colors.
Yeah. The red one is the one that broke, man. That's the one I was gonna show him right now. I used to fuck with him, but it didn't work out for me. It didn't work out, man. I couldn't find it. It's too dark. But yeah, man. You got any questions?
I wasn't being a gangster, Fatmera.
Hey, have you ever seen Family? PNG's channel?
I haven't.
No? You should check him
I have
out, man.
not.
Check him out.
I did see something on his channel, but it's been months. I gotta be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your background again?
Me?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I've never been from anywhere. I'm
family. No, your family. It's your root.
Yeah. So, we're Native American. I'm Yoemi, Yaqui, Mescalero, Apache. I just like a bunch of Yaqui and Apache. And I grew up in Brawley, which is a really small desert town. It's a border city.
I know all about the Imperial Valley.
Yeah, exactly. So
I know all the
yeah, people usually, I mean, some people, they know what goes on there, and the other people, they think, oh, you're just a little town. What the fuck do you know about anything? And it's like, nah, that's like the business right there. It's like a main hub. So, yeah. But then, like when I was 11, we moved up here to the San Gabriel Valley. That's where my mom's from.
What
So,
part? What city?
Baldwin Park, but I grew up in El Monte, off of Maxton and Rose and Ramona. Right there, went to Valley Lindo. You know, I don't know. I'm the oldest of 5 children. I'm the oldest girl, and my dad was murdered when I was 3 or 4. I don't remember a lot, but I got to see it. It was 1985.
Shit.
So yeah, I was 4. And I got to see it, and he was murdered by people that I knew as my uncles, not by blood, but by relation, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It was just, it was one of those situations where bad, and, you know, oh man, I dealt with a lot because of that. Like, I have this thing about survivor's guilt growing up where I was like, I think about being grateful and also hating the rules that were in place, because I have to be thankful that there were no women and children in that. And that's the reason why I'm alive today. But then also getting somebody that is so important in your life taken away from you, especially at a young age, you do know that those are your people. You know what I mean? If you're away from your mom and your dad as a kid, you're fucking in tears, you know? So that was hard. And then my stepdad, oh, my dad was a heroin addict, and he died because of drugs. You know, my stepdad, he died because of drugs also, and I got to find him. He was slamming in the restroom. Oh, sorry, he was doing whatever in the restroom. After my mom had kicked him out after so many years, you know, she finally like pushed him out. She thought if he reaches this place, maybe he'll understand, you know. And she let him in to have a shower and to eat and change his clothes and stuff like that. And he never came out of the restroom on his own. That was weird. That was really weird. But I've never been involved in anything neighborhood wise. I've just always lived in neighborhoods. Whatever my family did, they did. But personally, I was not encouraged. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, you don't have to be. You don't have
I'm
to
just a
be. You were a witness to everything. You
yeah.
know.
We experienced it differently. You know?
Yeah, you were the other side. You're the other point of
Yeah.
view. Shit, there was
Yeah.
the shit that we were doing, and the shit that was, and the people that were witnessing our shit. You know, like that's basically what it is. I'm sure I affected some people like you in my life, unfortunately, in different ways, but similar. You know,
Hey, but even
because
me as
my younger years, man.
yeah. I'm
So I'm
sorry.
just saying,
Go
like,
ahead.
yeah, no, bro, your testimony, dude, you know, no, what you said is just like, fuck, bro, I experienced it the other way, because I've been a user myself, you know,
Yeah.
so I experienced it on the user side right now. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like,
yeah.
that's when you were telling your story right now. I was picturing the people that may have seen me doing what I was doing while I was getting high and do whatever the fuck I was doing. Like, bro, like that's literally what came to my mind right now. You took me on a journey right now to what I was doing. I was the one getting high, setting maybe
You
in a bad
know, it's
example. There was never really kids around, and maybe who knows? Somewhere around my years that I thought I wasn't paying attention, there was a smart kid behind a door. You know what I'm saying? In a girl's apartment that I went through. You know what I'm saying? That whose kid was supposed to be in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like I know somewhere somehow it could be possible, of course, but it's just
well,
like
yeah.
thank you for saying that, dude. Like you just took me in a good place.
Well, I appreciate that because like sometimes I get down on myself and I'm like, who am I to say anything to anyone? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I also remind myself that we all are on this journey together, and what we do, whether we acknowledge it or not, just like you said, it affects other people. You know what I mean? And you never know. You never know how, for the good, bad, and different. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. And yeah, like I am that other side. I'm a different part of it because there's usually we're talking about the wife or the spouse or the husband or the boyfriend,
How
you
are you
know.
doing? Yeah, for sure. No, I hear you. Let me ask you this. This is what I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you. How are you doing on the healing side? Like, how are you doing, like, emotionally? Not only just presently, but like from the moment that you can remember not being healthy to being healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel emotionally?
uh, so there was this moment in my life and that I distinctly remember, like we all have these life-changing moments that we usually hang on to where we know that the tide has changed, you know what I mean, we have a different perspective.
Of course. Hell
And
yeah. It's
when
an
you're a
epiphany.
young
It's
child,
a prisoner's
yeah.
awakening, mama. The only reason I
Yeah.
didn't call it epiphany, the only reason I didn't call it epiphany was because I don't want people to be like, and there's no disrespect to nobody, right? Those who understand,
Yeah.
understand, right? But there's a lot that won't. Epiphany, what the fuck is that? Just keep on going by, right? That's why I call it an
Mhm.
awakening. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yes. Go ahead,
No,
go ahead, go ahead.
yeah. So I was 11 years old and I remember realizing that the way that I grew up was not normal. And up until that moment, I knew it because I feel like I was at an age where my brain was developed enough to where I can see that, okay, this is behavior that's happening in my close circle of family. And then this is what we're told. but these things are not making sense. If if I'm thinking about like my dad, I had a lot of resentment from him and the drug usage. I've never was into drugs like that because of it, and that's the good that came out of that bad. You know what I mean? Um,
Do you know how
but
that?
then also,
Do
yeah.
you, do you
But
know how
then
that manifested? Like, like what you felt at that age? Do you know how? Do you remember how you manifested that? Did you act out? Was you just
no,
silent?
I didn't. I didn't act. I acted out in different ways. So ever since I was really little, because I'm the oldest daughter, and my brother, he's the only boy, and he's the eldest. He was always running amok in the streets, in and out of jail too. You know what I mean? Doing exactly mirroring our stepfather, even though he said he never would. You know what I mean? So that was heartbreaking also because he was somebody that I looked up to. But in essence, when that happened, I had to take on a lot of responsibility in the family, just like my brother would have had to when my dad went to prison. So I had to make sure that my mom was safe and she was taken care of, that my sisters were good, that they were going to school, that the house was clean, that there was food, and my mom was on welfare. You know what I mean? Like she would go to stores and pick up some things for free and then come back and we would sell those and make ends meet, but it was very, very little. So I
I
had to
would
start going to work at 13.
I would doubt that. Sorry to interrupt you, but I was going to say I would doubt that there's anybody on here that doesn't know what that feels like. Honestly,
Exactly.
I think we've
But we don't
all.
talk about it.
I think we've all. Yeah, I think we've all been in assistance, and we all feel exactly what she's saying. So yeah, I just wanted to just add that to
Yeah.
continue what you were saying. Yeah.
No, it's good because we don't talk about it. We hold on to it and act like it's what like it is a noble thing to do, but also realize you're a child. You know what I mean? Trying to do adult things. And then at the same time still grow and know what to do, what's right, because now you have to be an influence on these for me these three little girls. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
one of my sisters thought that I was her mother. She like I would get so annoyed. I would have her on my hip and she would call me mama, and I would be like, I'm your sister. And that, like it is what it is.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. It's kind of weird. It's fucked up. You want to hear something else fucked up? Like my dad wanted to name me after his favorite prison.
What was
My
that?
dad was
What was
in
it?
Soledad,
Oh shit!
and
CTF.
a sad name too. And a sad name too. Yeah, all bad.
Vas a estar toda en tu soledad. You're gonna be alone in solitude. Basically,
Right?
soledad means
Bad.
solitude, guys.
Yeah,
Solitude.
yeah.
It's being
Well,
alone.
thankfully my mom stepped in and named me Regina, which means queenly, and I'm a queen. You know what I mean? She put that on me instead of the solitude.
Reina, reina. Same shit.
Yeah.
That's what
But
it is.
but to get back to your question, I remember distinctly being 11 years old and realizing that my mom was a flawed person because I held resentment against her because she stayed with heroin addicts and she chose one after the other one after finding out what life with one was like. You know what I mean?
Keep her dependent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My mom was not on drugs. My mom never drunk. She didn't even drink. You know what I mean? Like my mom, it was a weird situation. Never. My mom barely started smoking weed a couple years ago. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
was
I'm not saying
raised to
she
be a
was.
good girl.
Asking,
No,
I'm
because it's
damn,
rare.
that's a strong ass woman. That's a strong ass
And
woman
that's
right
rare.
there, bro.
But that's rare
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? Usually it's couples. So I get it.
Yeah.
I don't take offense to that. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah. Because eventually, this
but
is how these fucking dumbasses do it sometimes. They drag
They'll
the
get
girl
it.
in,
They'll get them hooked.
they wanna get high with them. So they're like, you try it. That's all good. They may resist at first. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying nothing
Yep.
bad on them. It's just temptation is temptation, bro. It's just like, fucking, let me
Yep.
try it one time. And that one time, it's all you need. You're fucked. Yeah. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And then, so at that point, when I realized that though, what it also did to me is I had to think about it and I was like, fuck, I'm in a chicken and egg situation because who am I really to blame? You know, my mom learned from her parents to be loyal no matter what. So that's why she was there. You know, love meant everything, no matter what the circumstance or what the other person is doing. Like, she was just a down ass woman. She was very traditional. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you
We come
this.
from a long, yeah, we come from a matriarchal tribe. So it's
Oh,
the
you
women
don't
that
even
are in
gotta tell
charge.
me that. I could already
But we
tell.
hold our, yeah,
Yeah,
and we hold our
exactly.
roles, but they're feminine. Yeah,
So
exactly.
now
So
I could already tell that you got your honor code and your morals intact. Trust me, that's not even a
yeah.
question. Let's
Oh
put
yeah.
us on the spot. Let's put each other on the spot, right? Me, you, and Mike. Right? Nothing
Say
major.
that. Say it
Something
again.
real. Huh?
Say it again. I couldn't hear
I'm
you.
just gonna say, I'm about to ask you guys something that's gonna put our honor code and our love for our family on the spot real quick. Me, you, and
Okay.
him.
Okay.
So
All right.
if one of your family members to do something right now, right, or to do something right now, like you said, or if you were to do something right now, let's put it that way better. If you were to do something right now, and somebody tested you, but you knew that you were at least breaking one law and you don't want to risk going to jail, and you ran home, right? Would you expect one of your family members to cover for you? Do you have somebody in your life right now that would cover for you?
Oh yeah.
If you answer that, would you cover for them? Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I mean, just depending on how bad it was.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Assuming it's
like,
the biggest shit ever. You're in the
I
spot,
mean,
happening right there. It's just happening right there. They roll up, they open the door. Hey, bro, hide me. The cops are looking for me. Are you gonna hide him? Yes or
No.
no?
oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
could be something as small as stealing a Snicker, or him killing somebody
Well,
without you knowing. Would you cover for him? Yes or no?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. What about you, Mama? What about you, Mama?
if somebody else did it or if I did it, I'm sorry. Like, if my family member did it, would I cover for them or would I have somebody cover for me?
Take both sides of it.
Okay. For me, I would not want to put someone in that position. If I fucking did it, I did it. At the same time, if somebody came to me, depending on what it was, like if it was a bad
But we don't have that.
situation.
No. But we don't have that option. Like I told him,
Mm,
you don't have that option. They're running up into your house or knocking. We could all get into the logic of it. And of course, we're going to accept logically and in the conversation and debate, we're going to understand what we're going to accept and what we're not, right? I'm talking about
mm-hmm.
suddenly. Boom. They come to your door. He's one of your family members that you love. You're going to hide him, yes or no? You know what I'm saying?
I'm
There's no right or
gonna
wrong.
have to go with what I've done. I'm gonna have to go with what I've done. Yes.
Okay. So, and then homeboy said too, like it just depends on what he did, right? So
Yeah, the caveat.
yeah. Let's just say they did commit murder, right? They just killed somebody, right? In my experience, I feel like if they just killed somebody, there's nobody looking out for them. Unless there's really a cop going after them. Because the question was, what would you do if this dude rushes up to your door? Help me, help me, help me. Regardless of who's behind him. You know? Whether there is a cop or not. If there's not, for the most part, on a murder, for anybody to solve a murder, unless it was the cop that seen you, it's going to take
Right.
you a couple of weeks at least. Because the detectives come in, they investigate the case, and they're going to find your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you left some
Right.
type of trace, they're going to fucking find you, bro. Like, no matter what. Make no mistake about it. That if nothing of what you did, and you just left some shells behind, and your strap has never been assigned to nobody, and they didn't see you, you will be as free as your mouth allows you to be. Let me say that one more time. You will be free. Everybody out there listening, if you're still active and you still do something, right? Shit that I've done before. It's your mouth is going to allow you to be as free as you want to be. You know what I'm saying? The less you say, the more free you're going to be. Straight up. The less you say, the more free you're gonna be. Even if they connected dots already and shit like that, if they connected dots and nobody's seen you, you best believe that somebody's telling on you. You're not gonna help your case by going in there and trying to do the best thing. Because detectives, all they want, bro, all they fucking want is for you to tell on yourself. Straight up. They're gonna hit you with the whole and there's some cases if you made a mistake where you kill somebody innocent, right? You went at it with somebody, or you were in a club, you got in a fight, they shot at you, you shot at them, as an innocent bystander gets fucking killed, whatever. I get it. They're gonna try to hit you with the side, like, hey, just do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing. Do the right thing. At the end of the day, bro, it's all on the intention. If you didn't mean to do it, there's no reason why you should do life. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You can be apologetic and you can apologize and you can do all that. But if that wasn't your intention, that wasn't your intention. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And the less you tell a detective, the better you're at. Even if they lock you up, it doesn't matter. Even if they lock you up, it doesn't matter. They're going to lock you up. If they already have you in a room and they put handcuffs on you, they have you. They have you. It doesn't matter. Just write it out. But the less you say to them, the better. They're only trying to help you out, bro. They're not. They're not, bro. They're trying to earn stripes. They're trying to make lieutenant. They're trying to make sergeant. They're trying to make captain. They're trying to do the whole thing within their own jurisdiction and whatever precinct they're working out of as cops. I don't hate cops. Don't get me wrong. We need police officers. You know what I'm saying? My respects to them. And the armed forces. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it more than once on my channel. But help yourself when it comes to the detectives, and you did something that you weren't supposed to do. It all really depends on your intent. If your intent was to fuck somebody's life up, yeah, maybe you should tell on yourself, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
No,
your intent wasn't like that. What's up?
No self-snitching.
Yeah, I mean, I've never told on anybody my whole life, right? And I know in the neighborhood and all that, most people won't accept it. I get it. I'm not advocating for it. There is some extreme parts. There's some dudes. To me, it's just like I've been put in extreme parts, and I've never told on anybody in my life. I spent 6 months in the hole. And granted, I was already locked up, but I was spent 6 months in the hole, like a real hole, by myself, and the only fucking soledad que yo tenía that I had is a book.
Yeah.
That's my solitude right there. That was my soledad.
What do you? Which ones do you turn to? Which ones helped the most? That were most impactful in those moments?
So throughout the years, man, I could give you a few chapters, but I will say the last time I was in the hole, because I was in the shoe. This was just AdSec, the hole. Had already came from the shoe, wouldn't been on the main line, but I spent 6 months in the shoe when I went to the other side. And what helped me mentally and what I was reading was legitimately just any random book that I could get my hands on until one of the CEOs told me, like, hey, you could have a radio, right? I was like, what?
Oh.
Yeah, you could have a radio. I was like, well, fuck, I don't have a radio, bro. Like, I don't got a radio on my property. It's like, no. We'll give you a radio. You could crank it up. It was one of the rechargeable radios, right?
Uh-huh.
You crank it up, basically, crank it up, and it'll recharge the battery, right? It was a crankable radio. I was like, well, fuck. How can I get one? He's like, just sign this paper. I was like, fuck, say less. Sign the paper, came with the radio. That was my next haven. And that Any book that I could get my hand on was what kept me going every single day, every single day. And the reason I said kept me going is because at that time, um, I had went from being active to being non-active. For anybody that knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So to me, it was a very hard time mentally in my life. You know, I wrote a letter to my brother at least 3 to 4 times, and I didn't send one of them out. That means I started a letter at least 3 to 4 times, try to phrase what I was trying to tell my brother 4 different ways. And ultimately, I decided, fuck you. You're my brother. If you ain't gonna love me after this, then you ain't my fucking brother. And that's why I never fucking sent any letters out. I never sent any letters out. We needed the space. I didn't talk to him about 2 years later till I got out. But yeah, we needed the space. We needed the time away from each other. And it was more than 2 years.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, Palomero, sem más.
What's up, Cagapalo?
I imagine that it could be that make the time feel so much longer when you don't have somebody that's close to you to turn to in an instance like that.
Well, assuming
but even though you guys had it, yeah. Well, like if I was to be asking a question, it would be, is that the case? Even though I know that you were doing it for something, you know, how you needed the space, even though it was for something good, that it that doesn't take away from the fact that there's still the want and the desire to have that closeness, you know? Is that true or not?
No, for sure, yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, shit, your family members are your family members, right? But
Right.
at the time, I'm keep in mind, like I said, I haven't talked to my brother in years. He's locked up too. You know, when I was in New Corcoran, he was in Pelican Bay. You know, so it's just like,
Oh yeah.
it's just we're both in the life, and regardless of where he was, I knew he had gotten out. He got out the bay. He came back for a few violations. He came back to prison. He was, I don't know the yards that he was at.
Does he watch your channel?
He's seen it. He don't approve of it.
Oh.
Come on, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be on here, dog. As far as he's concerned, nobody could have ever known my face. You know? And so yeah, man. So yeah, no, as far as my channel, bro, like I can never tell the stories within me and him, especially what he's involved in, you know? And even the shit that I was involved with when I was so active. Anything that I did in my latter years, like I said earlier, from the last time I got out the shoe and later, I never told that story, and I'm never going to tell it. It's not going to happen. You know, it's just not going to happen. You know, I have a brother. You know, I have a brother that's still alive, still active, and I will never put any other organizations or anything else. I will never underestimate them. I will never put anything past them, respectfully. That if I were to say some shit that was too close, too hard, you know, one of my blood could get, you know, overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in the wrong, GP, you're one man, bro. You're one man. It doesn't matter how many it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 against one. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. And it's simple. They have a point to prove. They have a reputation to hold up. And if you're caught lacking politically or
you know what,
whatever reason, it's all bad.
There's something that I always trip out on when it comes to that, right? Because I watched your interview with that prison guard the other day, and I thought that you gave a good rendition of your life, like in a timeline from adolescence, from when you started hanging around and joining the gang, and like what you went through, and then onward. And and I don't recall if you grew up with both of your parents. Did you?
Up until the age of 8, yes.
Okay. Okay.
My papa was a
So,
big influence in my life. Bad
mm.
influence. Bad influence.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, you said you're
today's standards.
multi-generational, right?
In today's standards, it was a bad influence, but he never failed to show me love as his son.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Up to the age of 8, that was my papa,
Mm-hmm.
plain and simple. But like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, it was a bad influence thing, you know. But yeah, go ahead.
No, no, no. I was trying to understand that because I'm one of the type of people that I like to understand why people make the decisions that they make. You know what I mean? Myself included, everyone around me, very just analytical when it comes to human
No, yeah,
behavior.
yeah, no, that's
And
when it comes to like you said the questions and those valid questions, right? Sorry to interrupt you,
no, you're
but
fine.
after that, after at 8, I didn't have
Mm-hmm.
no male figure in my life to stop me
Mm,
from what I went on to do.
there it is. There it is. That's exactly what I was
So,
trying to get at. Yeah.
yeah. So I've
Mm,
said it before. I'm never psychoanalyzed myself. I wouldn't dare to. All I can really say, like I'm doing right now, is give my side, my emotions, which is the truth. I don't
mhm.
give a fuck who
Yeah, yeah.
psychoanalyzes me. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you how I
No, yeah,
felt.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like how you felt and Mikey felt, that's how we felt. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not doing that. I'm just saying, like in
No,
general,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
No,
times that I did.
to me, it's not a judgment. It's fascinating to me. You know what I
No, no, no,
mean?
no. I know, yeah,
Uh,
you. I'm, yeah, yeah,
to,
yeah, for sure. No,
to
I
me,
know
whether
you're asking me for a reason. I know you want to
yeah,
know. You're fascinated with it, like you said. But I just went in there and just said nothing to do with you. Just make that clear.
oh yeah,
Other
yeah, of
people,
course,
they might not respect it. They might not agree with it. And
they don't
then
have to.
like I call it the psychological side of things, emotional, psychological.
Mm,
You know,
mm-hmm,
just like I am as well. I want to get in deep in you, whether it be my boy, you, or anybody else psychologically. I want to get in there, like, bro, tell me how you feel. I tell you how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
most motherfuckers are too insecure to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When we're having a conversation, it's just like, fuck it, just for the sake of the conversation. Like, bro, let's get it. But yeah, man. After I was 8, like I told you, man, I didn't have no role model in my life. I didn't have no role model with my older brother, my uncle, you know, and the rest of my older role models that were gangs, you know. So I mean, it's not a surprise why that was my career. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
yeah. Would you say that there's an opportunity to have structure, a bit of structure or expectation when it comes to joining an organization like that when you don't have a role model to like help guide you?
Yeah, I mean, there should be, but very little is there. Very little times is there.
Hmm.
But when I said that, I was talking more about the prison system. I mean, it could be applied when we're younger as well, but I was talking about the prison system. Um,
No, yeah, yeah, of course. I
and
just kind of.
no, 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 you're good. It doesn't matter what you ask. Like either way, you give me something to talk about. I appreciate that. Um, you know, you're basically feeding me. Right? I love it. You know, that's why you're here. You know what I'm saying? Like we're feeding off each other. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Make no mistake about it. You can't talk to a flag or Emiliano by yourself without me. I talk to Mike without his bike and the cubbies back there somewhere. No, but yeah, to me it's just like regardless of anything, man, our experiences is what it makes us who we are. You know, like we can talk about it all day, but our experiences pretty much makes us who we are, bro. And as a man, like I said, like man, we've all been through some shit. I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes in here, Kyle Paulo, he's been through the system. JM's been here for a while. I never Mount Marvel Entertainment. He's been through the system. Romero Sancho. I'm just making a point. He's been through the system.
Hmm.
OG Triple OG's doing this thing. I'm pretty sure he has his experiences. Indica says whatever the fuck he says. Um, Farmero, uh, Mile High, Machete. My point is that everybody up in here has been through some shit, right? We've all been through some shit, and when it comes to family, we all have to make our decisions. When it comes to ourselves, we got to make our decisions and not blame not blame the other side for making decisions on us. Too bad if we're making the wrong choices. You know what I'm saying? That's just to sum it up. That's just to sum it up, man.
Well, yeah. Okay. So what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that I was in a chicken and egg situation is exactly, it ties into that point that you're making. It's like if I tried when I was 11 and when I figured out not to be resentful towards my mom is because it was like, who was I going to blame? You know what I mean? Because it's going to fall back generations and generations, and me not taking accountability for who I am when I'm the one that's living today and has to live with my decisions. So that's right in the point that, yeah, exactly. It's not to be hard on myself or on you or on anybody else.
It's like
none of that.
First.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're just nobody asked to be born in the situations that they're in. We just have to make the best of what it is. You know.
You know what the crazy shit is that, and the crazy shit having you on here, I appreciate that. It's because I'm gonna start this political channel, and that political channel is gonna be against anything that I ever want to be. Arguing with people constantly, arguing or just debating or just going back and forth. Even if it's
that's fun. That's fun.
Back and forth, right? I got the intellect. I have the logic. Of course, you're never gonna put some bullshit past me. Whether I'm fucking, this is my fifth tall can, 8% that I'm eating. You know, this is my first, and I smoke weed. You're not gonna get past me intellectually if I smoke bullshit. You know. Like, I can disagree with you, and I'll let you tell your point. You know, anybody. But the moment I suspect bullshit, I'm at least gonna stop you, or at least wait for you to finish, give my side of things, and be like, nah, bro, like cut that shit out, bro. Hell no, bro. I know I'm partying, I'm doing my thing. No, you know, whether you're sober or not, we should all tolerate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should all tolerate each other. We definitely have a lot of things that we could disagree with a lot of people on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, fucking, etc. What have you? You know, it's just I'm gonna start the political shit, and I know that I'm gonna be dealing with people that are just that may bring up certain subjects.
So having that kind of a discourse, I think, would be super fun, and I think you would be great at it. I like the way that you articulated yourself. I felt like I saw a different side of you in that interview that I saw a couple days ago on that Prison Guard podcast. And I think that you definitely have that. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on.
See, Sacred Heart.
I appreciate
indigenous languages.
I'm sorry?
Do you speak any indigenous languages?
I'm sorry, it was cutting out in my ear. Can you say that one more time?
No, I was saying, do you speak any Native American languages?
I'm learning Nawa right now, even though that's not my tongue, you know. But I'm doing that. No. It's not my language, but it's beautiful, and I know some words in Yoemi. I know some prayers and some salutations. Sorry.
You know what the Tlazo means?
Say that again.
Do you know what Tlazo means?
No.
Okay.
I barely started.
I do
barely started.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Interesting that you brought that up.
That what?
The what part of Mexico does Nawa come from? 'Cause I was recently in Chichen Itza, and I was asking people that they speak Nawa. They was like, no, we speak Mayan. So where did the Nawa come from?
Me?
Yeah.
It's north, right? It's north. It's north of where the Mayan language is. It's north. Oh, as far as I know, it's northern. It's northern than the Mayan.
No one. Nawa come. The Mayans and the Aztecs spoke to Nawa. Um, the tribes that preceded them was the Olmec and the Toltec before the whole ancient Central America and southern Mexico, not to mention the rest of Mexico up into the mid. All the tribes that were there, that's what they originated from. But yeah, Nawa was the common language. That was the common tongue. And I just said a little phrase and Nawa to her, but she's barely starting, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm there. Most of the people, only like a couple of people said they spoke Nawa. They kept saying, "No, we speak Mayan."
Mm.
No, they're two different.
Oh yeah. It's like they say. It's like they speak the same language. They're just different tribes or different culture.
And they have different dialects
Aztec,
too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. And even between, like, just say the English language, right? You got the accent in Britain, and you got the regular American accent, and then you got all the rest of the European accents, tongues, while they're speaking English, have a little difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically the same difference, but down there, all the tribes spoke Nawa, especially into the modern days.
Okay. And how are you getting ready to answer it, Sacred?
Just regionally, that it's more northern where people primarily speak Mayan, or not even primarily, but where it's spoken. You know, or more geographically. Because I don't know the history like Elle does.
Yeah, it's the same tongue. The same tongue. No matter what you called it back there, whether it be Mayan or Nawa, it was a similar tongue. You know what I'm saying? It's like speaking English 300 years later, the English is still going to sound somewhat the same, but different dialect. You know what I'm saying? You're going to call it different depending on what culture or what area you're in. So that's all I was saying. But what I was speaking to her was the Nawa that I learned in prison. You know, that's what I learned in prison. But yeah, man, I gotta get a
practice partner.
Huh?
I said I need a practice partner.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, like I told you, man. I don't know it by any means. I just know a good amount of phrases because we used to work out in Nawa. We used to count out in Nawa. We used to open up the tier, the cells in Nawa. We used to close them down in Nawa. So I know phrases, you know, but I am no expert in the language. I don't speak fluent Nawa. No, do not get it fucked up. You know, do not get it fucked up. But yeah, but I do gotta get going. I appreciate you tapping in. Next time you can. On all the time so we can have something to talk about, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate you tapping in with us too. If you have not checked in to PNG Media News, go subscribe to his channel. That's the boy right there. He's always showing his heart for the APA, man. And Sacred Hearts up in the house too. He's showing her heart, showing her love. Love you guys. You guys have a good night, all right?
All right.